Hello, this is my entry to RedChairDiaries contest. This is letter C, entry C. I've been kind of lazy. I haven't been putting out many videos lately. I've been slacking off doing this one, so, well, better get to it. He wants to know what's a, well, there's, for entry number C. He wants to know what's a film that's forgotten. It could have done well at the box office, but it's forgotten now, or it didn't do well in the box office and it's kind of forgotten now. But I picked. I was looking through numerous ones of my films, but I picked Zodiac. It's a really amazing film. It did not do well at the box office at all. I think this was did poor enough to actually be considered a bomb, and I kind of can see why. Even though it's an amazing movie, I love it. I think our generation really doesn't have the attention span or interest for a film like this. This is from David Fincher, and this is far from Seven. I mean, this is, when you watch the first about hour of the movie, you might think that it is like Seven, but it's so not like Seven. It's about the serial killer, the Zodiac killer, from the 1960s into the 70s. Who was well known as someone that killed a lot of people and would antagonize the police and the newspapers by sending them letters to print, and if they didn't print them, he threatened to kill some more people. And it was very well known. There's been lots of documentaries on it. The killer in Dirty Harry actually was based on the Zodiac killer. I think his name was like the Scorpio, if I remember right. I haven't watched that one in a while, actually. Yeah, so I'm kind of I wouldn't say nut, but I do definitely have an interest in serial killers. So I think that's probably why I love this film so much. It did very well with critics. Critics loved this film, but people did not go to see it. And unless you're like a serial killer nut, this film has kind of a lukewarm, I don't know what's the word for it, but interest among people. It definitely did better with Blu-ray and DVD, but it's still kind of in the distance, especially in terms of David Fincher's films. Seven and Fight Club and a lot of Fincher's films have a very strong cult following. I think Zodiac has a light cult following, but I think it is a forgotten film. I haven't seen the director's cut, but this really is an amazing film. What makes this so interesting is that, with a lot of the serial killers that they never caught, there's no evidence or whatever. With this one, there's a lot of evidence. I haven't watched this film in a while, and I can't remember the guy's name. I'm sure it'll come back to me later, but there's so much evidence saying that this one guy did it. It's Arthur something. I think it's Arthur Allen or something. That was something right. And like enough so where if it went to court, I mean, he'd be convicted, like not down in my mind. But DNA evidence proves that he wasn't the killer, and it's a lot of stuff like that. I mean, it really diverges from after the hour point. Like once you hit an hour into the film it shows some of the Zodiac killings like as they took place. After that, it's just going over case files and stuff like that for the rest of the film, for the 157 minutes for the rest of the film. If you're into mysteries, conspiracy, serial killer films, I mean serial killer films, I don't mean like Silence of the Lambs or Seven, but I mean films chronicling real life serial killers and stuff like that. This is definitely a good one. I really think Seven deserves a stronger following. It's definitely one of the best films of the last 10 years, I think. What year was this? This was 2007. 2007 actually was a good year. Some of my favorite films from the last 10 years came out in 2007. There Will Be Blood, No Country for Old Men, Michael Clayton, those films are great. So check out Zodiac. I highly recommend it. Highly recommend checking out RedChairDiaries. I'm sorry I forgot your name last time. I had Red Chair in mind. I just couldn't come up with Diaries. Yeah, so that's it.